I've been in an abusive relationship since I was 17 years old. Throughout our relationship, Jason has been abusive in almost every way. Over the years, I feel like I may have had some concussions. There are like punches in the head.
The last fight that we had, I grabbed a Taekwondo belt that my son has, and I just put it around her neck and just threatened to choke her.
Tell me why it's so hard to give a voice to what you've been living.
Shame. Embarrassment.
He has said, I'm terrible, I'm a monster. Do you think he's dangerous?
Yes, absolutely.
Have you thought already that he was going to kill you?
There were instances where I was being choked, and I thought he wasn't going to let go in time.
My violence has just been uncontrollable. I'm a dangerous person.
Do you think she deserves what you do to her?
She doesn't deserve any of it.
There was a time that you did go to the hospital because you had attacked her and beat her when she was pregnant, and you lied when you got there, right?
Yes.
What'd you tell them?
Then I fell down his porch steps.
I was locked up as a juvenile several times due to assault.
Thinking back to your childhood, tell me your 5 happiest memories growing up.
Probably when I was locked up. Even though I was locked up, I was able to have more of a normal day. I didn't always have to worry about setting somebody off. I can't narrow it down to 5 different times, but I don't recall any happy moments.
So you grew up in violence.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
It's terrible.
I don't focus on any of that as an excuse. It is never justified for a man to put his hands on a woman in anger for any reason ever. Sometimes to fix a problem, you have to understand its origin.
I worry that my temper will affect my kids.
My oldest son has anger issues.
These things pass on, you know, it's called generational legacy. Do you think that this passing on to your children now?
I see things. It scares the hell out of me.
14-year-old Briley Walker and their bus driver, Lindsay Tompkins, both died after the bus crashed into the back of a tractor trailer.
I just have to say how sorry I am for the loss of your daughter, Briley. You say you think it's Briley that brought you here. Why do you say that?
Riley and I watched your show together. Riley was smarter than most adults I know. We talked about coming on here.
If you feel like she was a catalyst that maybe made all of this happen, then I don't want that to be in vain. I want this to mean something. Jason, you're at a choice point in your life. You're getting ready to lose your family, but you got to learn how to manage conflict. And you got to learn how to manage conflict. And right now, you're managing conflict by protecting your life and the life of your children. And that is the right thing for you to do. You've made the right decision, and you need to stay with that decision till he changes his skill set. You heard me say to Jason, he doesn't have a toolkit. All they ever did was hit him. What's your reaction to what you've heard so far?
Well, first of all, Jason, I think I understand you. My mother abused me, broke my arm, beat me. And I learned at a young age that if I didn't control her attitude, her mood, that there were bad consequences for me. You know, I see the pain that you're going through here. And I think there's a couple of steps that you could take that would make things better for you. You know, I think about when you ran out the back of the house when you were pregnant, Sarah, and you were chasing her down. You know, some conflicts need to be chosen. Not every conflict is worthwhile. How did you feel after that, Jason? Had you achieved an objective of any type?
It felt terrible.
Just temper.
It's terrible. It's how I feel every time.
Do you love Sarah?
More than anything.
Do you want her to be happy?
More than anything.
Healthy?
Absolutely.
Good mom for your children? You
Yes.
want her to have stability? Do you want her to be scared of you?
No.
Do you want her to be intimidated by you?
No.
Well, you must engage in conflict that is meaningful, that has purpose. And in the book, we have a conflict calculator, which is a way of measuring the amount of emotion that gets involved in a conflict. And sometimes the best thing you can do is listen to Sarah.
Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.